It's Sctv Week 5 with Ethan Humble, Sophie Reese, Caleb Geer, and Katie Burns. Good evening, and welcome back to Sctv, Simpson College's first student-run weekly newscast. I'm Ethan Humble.
And I'm Sophie Reese, back at it again this week. Thanks for joining us, and happy Homecoming Week.
Homecoming Week means the start of another medallion hunt.
That's right, Ethan. I met up with a couple of students who are participating this year to see what their ideas and strategies are for the hunt.
It's Homecoming Week, which means yet another medallion hunt. The Campus Activity Board has hid one medallion somewhere across campus, and whoever can find it wins $250. I met up with some fellow medallion hunters to talk strategy.
So we made a one deal pack. If we find it, we split it 50-50. But that's only for today, and tomorrow's a new day.
Gotta cut ties when you can. No, kind of spur of the moment, walking to class. He's like, you wanna go medallion hunting after class? I go, yeah.
So far he's already pushed me down the stairs once. Because apparently my idea was pretty bad. So this is actually my favorite part of homecoming. I'm a big scavenger hunt kind of guy. I like to find things, and this is the one activity I actually participate in fully. So yeah, we really check, like move leaves, sometimes move other stuff because we know like it's been covered before and like the medallion's not super easy to find.
I always enjoy it. It's one of the few things you kind of don't need a specified time to do it. You just go out late at night, anytime. Good time, just go with a couple friends, go look. You gotta go past all the simplest things, like elevators, out of the equation. Everyone's gonna check those. It's all about, I looked at like landscaping things where parts were elevated, other parts were de-elevated.
These medallion hunters then stated what they would buy with the $250 if they locate the medallion.
So first, I need to pay my car registration. I should do that really quickly, and this would be a big help. It's kind of expensive. And then probably get a case of beer.
Probably pay off some credit card debt I've acquired from going out to bars. Probably that.
Cab did make a statement that the medallion is not located in any classrooms or offices. For Sctv, I'm Sophie Reese.
Good luck to all those hoping to win that prize money.
We'll have a report summing up everything from homecoming next week.
For now, get ready for political ads, campaign mail, and candidate rallies because it's election season.
Editor-in-Chief Caleb Geer and I had a chance to sit down and chat with one particular candidate who visited campus over the weekend. In his quest to take down longtime Republican incumbent Chuck Grassley, Michael Franken came right here to the campus of Simpson College Saturday evening to speak to the Indianola students and also members of the community.
In an election where many are discussing Grassley's old age, with him being 89, decline in cognitive ability is a very real concern. Franken says he's won with the new generation.
I certainly can outwork him, outwork him every day. I'm much more connected, I believe, with it's not so much my age as it is my life's pursuit.
A former staffer accused Franken of kissing her on the mouth without her permission in an incident report filed with the Des Moines Police Department.
The case was closed as unfounded and no charges were filed. Ethan and Franken had this discussion.
In the world, no good deed goes unpunished. The short of it is the authorities investigated, found it entirely unfounded. And we'd like to move on. And I think the person that filed that report would like to as well.
Is that right? Since have changed their stance on it?
My sense.
Okay. I'll be interested to see how that pans out.
Yeah, me too. We've got much more important things to do than talk about that.
The former 3-star Navy admiral said Iowa was once one of the most progressive states in the nation.
My conversation with a person was, you know that Iowa has a state that had the first mosque in the nation. It educated George Washington Carver. It let women practice law. It let women go to grad school. It was the state that was 85 years ahead of Brown versus Board of Education. This is a state that at a time was more progressive than the state of California.
Saturday's event was largely put together by Connor Junkins, who works on the Franken campaign.
I never thought I was going to do this. I was doing the Co-op 119 May term last semester when I needed to find some kind of internship, so I just found this one, and I originally thought I'm going to get my 40 hours and then clock out, never do this again, but I heard the Admiral speak the first time, and that's was like, wow, I need to support this guy.
For Sctv, I'm Ethan Humble.
And I'm Caleb Geer.
But that's not the only election that will have taken place this fall.
The Student Government Association here on campus already held their fall elections.
Our Ariel Clark chatted with some of the newly elected officers.
The Student Government Association recently elected new members to their council.
I'm really excited. I think we can do a lot. I'm really excited with the people we got working with me in SGA. We got a lot of good senior leaders this year, and I think we can do some really cool things for this campus.
I'm really excited to be elected as senior class president. I'm really looking forward to representing my senior class and getting to sit in on some board of trustee meetings, and then the executive meetings is really exciting to me.
Something I'm really excited about is expanding the use of menstrual products in the female and gender neutral bathrooms. Right now they're offered in a few different restrooms on campus, but I'm hoping to expand so that they're in more of the restrooms on campus.
The council helps bridge the gap between faculty members and students. Let's hear what some of them want to do with their newfound position.
Just as far as, freshmen are concerned, we're still kind of getting our feet wet, and I think anything we can do to bring people together, especially within the freshman class and around campus, I think there's a lot we can do there. But then also just getting involved.
I think breaking down the barriers between the administration and students is really important to me. And then during executive meetings, so that's the class presidents, the student body president, student body vice president, and then our faculty representative. There's 7 of us, and only 2 of us are females. So I think something for me that's really important is representing my senior class, obviously, but also representing the female population at Simpson.
I would say my favorite thing about Simpson is the way that the student body is so willing to get involved on campus. We have a great student body who is really trying to make a difference on campus.
For Sctv, I am Ariel Clark.
Great work, Ariel. Now for our humorous segment this week. There are few professors more well known than Eduardo Magalhaes.
We sent his son Ryan to go ask him to share some of his favorite idioms. Here's what he came back with.
Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Magalhaes. I'm here with the incredible, brilliant, Solomon-like Eduardo Magalhaes, my father and a professor of political science here at Simpson College. He has graciously agreed to share some of his bites of wisdom with us today. So, Dad, what do you have for us first?
Well, first of all, it's my great pleasure to be here with you. I've certainly spent my life trying to share my wisdom with my children and to the extent that I can with my students. And so I think this is a fabulous opportunity to provide the knowledge that I've gleaned in my years to a wider audience. So the first thing that I would share with you is that never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Incredible, isn't it? In this, I always took a deep message. You shouldn't let who you are, your class, your race, your gender, stand in the way of you achieving your story, you making your good story. Absolutely. What else do you have for us?
Okay, well that's not exactly what I thought it meant, but anyway, the second thing would be never turn down free food.
Wow, incredible. I always took this to mean that it's okay to need help. It's okay to accept assistance from the people around you, from your friends, your family, your teachers. It has had such a profound impact on my life and taught me so much about myself. Incredible, incredible. What else do you have for us?
I was only thinking about receptions, but anyway, the last one is probably the most important one. So listen to me very carefully. You can't breathe underwater.
Wow. Do I even need to explain? Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Professor.
It's my pleasure.
Yes, thank you very much. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you took something from these bits of wisdom.
I just might have to start using some of those. Now on to sports.
We did a team feature of the women's soccer team last week. Now it's time for an individual feature of a prominent Storm athlete.
She just won Simpson Athlete of the Week honors, and she did it in style. Let's learn more about the volleyball team's libero, Iman Ghalibaf.
My name is Iman Ghalibaf. I'm a libero DS from Dallas, Texas, and I'm a junior here on the Simpson volleyball team. Last year I got honorable mention for the ARC, and then this year I've gotten all tournament team for the past 2 tournaments we've played in. It's been really exciting to get this recognition because often, no matter what division you're at, recognition usually goes to offense and hitters because they're the ones putting the ball down. So the different color jersey that I wear on the court basically just means that I don't have to rotate out the game, so I get to stay in the game longer. And we have 5 amazing captains on our team, 1 in each class, and my role as a captain is more the emotional support person on the team. I chose Simpson just because when I stepped on campus, it felt like home right away. I really like the small size of the school and building relationships with my professors and my teammates and my coaches. The coaching staff here is amazing. My parents have been a huge influence. They're just always supporting everything I do and pushing me, as well as the coaching staff here, Coach KK, Coach Lauren, and Coach Raffi all bring completely different things to the table, and we work a lot on mini goals. So whenever I meet a goal, they always have another goal for me to reach, and I just feel like that's really helped me be successful because they're always pushing me to do more than I think I can even do, so I'm really grateful for them. Growing up, my main sport was always tennis, and I always thought I was going to go to college for tennis, and then I picked up soccer in high school and was a goalie. And then junior year, one of my best friends pushed me to take volleyball serious, and I really focused junior year and then had surgery senior year. So prior to Simpson, I really had 1 serious year of volleyball. So just to be here and play at the collegiate level is a blessing.
So impressive after the late start to the sport.
Let's see how our efforts translated in the storm matchup against nationally ranked Co. Friday night.
Our Sam Hying, who had a very volleyball-oriented week for us, shot the highlights.
Today, Simpson's women's volleyball took on the number 2, 3-0 Co. College. The Storm were off to an electric start at the beginning, and you can certainly feel the energy throughout the whole building. They were able to grab an early lead, and it seemed that they wanted it more than Co. But Co had a different idea. Co was able to battle back and tie the game up. In the first set, Simpson had 3 more kills, the same amount of errors, and 4 less total attempts than Co, with a 0.22 percentage, which was much larger than Co's 0.125. After a hard-fought back-and-forth battle there at the end, Co was able to go up 1-0. Going down 1-0 did not bother Simpson, though, as they came out firing here in the second set. But, as we all know Co, they wouldn't go away. Co managed to battle back and to bring this game within only just a couple points. But that didn't stop Simpson Storm, as they were able to take set number 2. And the third set, Simpson and Co were very close. Simpson was making some good plays. Co was making some good plays. It was all around just some pretty good volleyball. And cannot forget to shout out our amazing fans who had to make the trip over to Indianola High School. As for the second half of this third set goes, Co really stepped on the gas pedal and did not look back. Co had 10 kills, 2 errors, and 29 total attempts, compared to Simpson's 9 kills, 9 errors, and 33 total attempts. As for the fourth set goes, kind of looked a lot like the third set. But in the sports world, you can't win everything. But we can give a couple shout-outs to Jessica Jacobs with 20 kills, 42 total attempts, and 22 overall points. And to Iman Ghalibaf with 24 digs. For Sctv, I'm Sam Hying.
Thank you, Sam.
Our footy teams took to the pitch against both Buena Vista and Loras at home this last week.
The men's team has won all of its last 5 games against the Beavers and looked to extend its streak last Wednesday night.
Our Dylan McChesney shot the highlights.
It's time for Storm Men's Soccer on Bill Buxton Stadium. New turf field here, hosting the Buena Vista Beavers on this Wednesday evening. The first shot from Brock Ellie just barely no good, but you can tell he's coming back for more. With the same look, that left side, he hits the bar and it's in. At the 30th minute, he's celebrating with his teammates. They're all loving it on the sidelines. And this third goal here, this puts the Storm up 3-0. Hope Comezi emphatically kicks the corner flag, and the fans are just absolutely loving that. And I would be too if I were there. Man, what a game. Oh my word, here he comes again. The assist right there and the slide in. I believe that was actually Mr. Matt Haskin on the goal there. And that's going to put the Storm up in this one 3-0 at the half. You can see it's getting a little darker. Those days, they're getting shorter, folks. We are really entering fall. Back to the action now in the second half. That goal is good from Jackson Mears. He puts it in from about the 10-yard line on the field. They're feeling themselves. A great day for the Storm and all the fans who came out. Another one. The Beavers think they get a break there. Ricardo Ibarra has other thoughts. We may or may not have a feature on him in the coming weeks. Stay tuned on Sctv. And here comes Ethan Larby, and that's an easy finish from the short distance, and it's going to be 6-0 Storm. Thank you, fans, for coming out.
I mean, I thought we came out, we met the expectation tonight. We knew we were playing a team that was maybe in a little bit of uncertainty heading into the game, so BVU's been dealing with some adversity themselves, so we were hoping to deal with the game early, score early, kind of put them on their back foot, and then see the game open up from there. And I think that's the way it unfolded. So we were pleased with the way we performed and the way the game went tonight.
I thought it was really good. We got almost everybody in the game from off the bench. I got my first assist of the season. Felt really good.
Shortly thereafter, the women's team also had a chance to extend their own winning streak over Buena Vista to 8 games.
Katie Burns has your highlights.
Simpson women's soccer faced the Beavers this past Wednesday at home. For the first goal of the game, the ball is passed to Cassie Nash with a header, making it 1-0, 14 minutes into the first half. Back-to-back, Abby Cazzoni assists Cassie Nash once more, dribbling down the line with a wide-open shot, and the goal is good, making that her second goal of the half. At the half, the Storm was having strong offense and defense from the start of the game to the end. Cassie Nash dribbles down the line, making her way towards the middle of the field, tries to make the pass, which is then blocked by BV, and Nash recovers and assists to Julia Wagner in the middle and makes the shot. Jordan Folsky passes to Brissa Valdez with a wide open shot, making the game 4-0. And a Sharp then assists Emma Smolcomb, lines up for the shot, and the goal is good. With the corner kick from Maddie Hayes, ball lands towards the middle of the zone to Megan Roberts and makes another goal for the Storm. The Storm sent the Beavers back to their dam, ending the game 7-0.
Some big wins for the soccer teams.
Unfortunately, football has continued their winless season after falling 66-14 to the Dubuque Spartans.
Women's tennis finished out their conference schedule with a pair of 9-0 losses to Wartburg and Luther over the weekend. They also fell 8-1 to St. Ambrose. Kennedy Wright was the team's lone win.
Women's golf also finished their fall slate with an 8th-place team performance at the conference championships. Maddie Stryker led the team with a 13th-place performance.
That's going to be all from us here tonight.
We humbly thank you for your time. We'll be back next week. Until then, you stay classy, Simpson.